It's been a month, boys.
It's been quite long.
A month. I thought it was like 6 weeks, and I checked, and it's been a month.
It feels like because there's been so much that's happened between whatever the last episode was and now. It's just been like, yeah, it feels like it's been a lot because of how long it's how many things have happened since.
It kind of has, eh? Yeah, I think it was August 13th. We're recording this September 16th. So
wow,
it's wild. I figure this episode, this is the other thing. We're just saying this off air. Like, I don't know how much point there is trying to go into some of the pop culture shit that we might have missed. There's been so many things. The Trump and Kamala debate. Fucking James Earl Jones passed away. We got a Kendrick drop, which we probably should actually talk about. Didn't think about that. We should talk about the Kendrick drop. At the very least, I'll add that to this right now. Kendrick drop. But there's been so many things. It's like, man, do you cunts want to hear a 4-week-old take? It's no point.
No.
So I know that at least Dan and I have been on trips that we want to talk about. I know Notion always has a bunch of fun updates. So let's just maybe we just catch up, see what's going on. Dan, what's been cracking?
Since August 13th.
Mid-August, yeah.
Let me think. I might just think I'm going to go in most recent first, and then I'll do reverse. Order.
I like it.
I was in Spain for 6 days, which was lit. I went to many cities in Spain. I flew into Madrid.
Nice.
And then I went to Valencia. That's where I was staying the majority of the time.
Okay.
And then while we're in Valencia, we drove to multiple little like cities and towns with it, like local. It was like maybe a couple hours away was the furthest one. We went to Alicante, went to Calpe, went to it's mainly those two, Valencia and Madrid. So it was a good time because it's the first time I've been to Spain in like maybe 15 years, maybe longer, probably longer actually.
Okay, you're a kid.
Like I was young. I honestly was under the assumption that Spain was kind of shit. So, and when I went, I was like, "Oh, this is lit! Like it's so sick." So, I done that.
How was Madrid? Madrid was sick.
Madrid was sick. Yeah, everyone in Valencia everyone outside of Madrid is shitting on Madrid. It's like how everyone outside of Toronto shits on Toronto, but it's kind of just like
interesting.
I had a great time in Madrid. People were great. It was sick. Like everyone, it's just the same thing. Like Montreal, I think everyone in Toronto is just rude, and everyone says that about people in Madrid and everything. And I'm kind of like, well, I don't know, like.
Is it a bigger city than Barcelona?
I think they're similar size. I can actually just quickly check. So,
but okay, people think they're rude. Because I know when we went Notion, we went 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fucking love Madrid.
I loved it. It was great. So Madrid has double the population to Barcelona.
Okay. So it's the big city, according to that. Gotcha.
But it was lit. And everything was, especially when I got into Valencia, everything was mad cheap. Like €2 beer, €1 wine. Like It was mad. Like, you'd go to like a grocery store and it's like 88 cents can of beer, or like it was just mad cheap. Okay. So cheap, but everything was good as well. Like it wasn't like cheap and shit. It was cheap, but it's like still really fucking good.
What was it, like Estrella Damm or something? What was it, like Estrella Damm? I think is the main Spanish beer from memory.
Oh, they did have Estrella, but no, there was a bunch of different ones. There was Torilla. There was I can find it honestly. No, it was mainly Estrella, Torilla, and there was one more other one which was really good.
Are they they're probably like the Euro macro lagers, which are actually pretty sweet.
Which are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're actually pretty sweet, pretty fucking good. Yeah. Nice. So Madrid was cool.
Madrid was
Valencia is where the oranges are from, eh?
Valencia is where the oranges are from. I only had orange juice once though, so.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. But it was okay. It was in like a little central market thing. Exactly. But it was good though. It was really nice. Sick. And it was lit. I had paella. It was a good time. Good fucking time.
Did you? I know you and I are both doing Duolingo Spanish right now.
Yeah.
Your missus is Venezuelan, so she and her family all speak Spanish. Did you have the balls to actually?
I was speaking Spanish. I was speaking Spanish every day. But like
going up to people full conversations, or was it just sort of like you could do broken shit where you could say some words?
I tried full convo, and then eventually it kind of just
peters out. They start going, and you're like, whoa, bro.
Then I'm like, whoa, this is too much. I was just pretending. They didn't know I was pretending at the start. So then,
you sound like you know what you talk. I do that in Montreal all the time.
Yeah.
You feel like you sound like you know what you're talking about, and then boom.
Literally. So
Yeah.
I did order a couple things incorrectly, and ordered something, and then something else came. It was a good time, but
You learn.
a lot of Mel's family is who were living in Valencia. They're actually from Italy as well. So her auntie and uncle are Italian, and they speak. Well, her auntie is Venezuelan. Her uncle is Italian, but they both speak Italian and Spanish. So that was kind of difficult to communicate, but they were so nice. So it's kind of like
no English.
Her uncle can speak English now. So like, and auntie didn't speak that good English, but we communicated in other ways. So it was okay. It was kind of like, they call my name, they'll be like, do you want food? I'll be like, yeah, sure, like why not? And then I'd speak like my broken Spanish to them. But then their daughter, Mel's cousin, is like fluent in English. So it was
translate.
Exactly. But I'd always try and speak Spanish to her before I'd speak English, but then it always just kind of results in English after. So
it's hard. Duolingo is not the same as like doing what we did in Montreal with the French. Like it's different vibes.
No.
Nice.
But no, that was lit. It was a good time. I forgot how nice a long haul flight can be. Like I'm just so used to taking these shitty 2-row fucking airplanes to the US. Or like going to Trinidad. Yeah. So like, but then this time we were like Air Canada, like a lot more leg space, entertainment, free alcohol. It was a good time. Both flights were great.
So you can ask. Air Canada normally suck a fair bit. I thought they're going through some shit right now.
I think they are, but I think that shit happened after I came back.
Smart.
But then I've also never had a bad flight with them. So
yeah, same to be honest. Okay, nice.
No, that was good. And then what else happened? Oh, I applied for PR. Finally.
There you go.
That's
there you
all
go.
Done.
Does
and,
that get
I'm just waiting. The lawyer I spoke to before submitting was like 5 to 6 months time frame they're predicting. So
not bad.
There's that. So yeah, it's looking pretty promising especially because my application is not complicated at all. So there's that. And other than that, football's back. Fucking UFC. Watch UFC. It was a good time.
Oh yeah, there's been a few ones lately.
Yeah, there's been like 2 UFC events I think since we last were on this. And then I'm trying to think what else. Other than I think most of my time been spent sorting out Spain / Mel's birthday and PR within the past like month.
So it's been pretty busy for you.
Yeah, and then balancing that with work and shit. So like other than that, nothing crazy has happened. Nothing even like even if I look into my music and shit, there's nothing that I've been listening to like literally Drake's 3 packs, which have been good. But other than that, like nothing else. Like it's just been busy, just really fucking busy. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
Something more proper. I love
good
it.
Weather. Mm-hmm.
It's been fire.
Fuck. Great. Yeah.
All these. I think we've been no bitching separately on chats together, but like everyone who keeps saying summer's over and pushing into fall when there was like, it's like a month to go and they were like full time. I'm like,
no.
Bro, pumpkin beers came out at the end of July this year.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
There was Halloween shit all in America in the stores. I think if it wasn't July in like Nashville, it would have been in August for sure that I saw it. Like they gotta relax, man.
The Halloween stuff doesn't surprise me as much, but the pumpkin is very surprising. That's crazy.
They're starting early. It's not okay. I know Nosh's as pissed as I am about it. It's just like you guys always forget. Maybe if the people who are saying it lived in Florida or California or Mexico or some shit, cool. Like I get it. It doesn't bother you because nothing really changes and it's just an excuse to do something else. But for us, we get fucking dicks in the ass for fucking 6 to 8 months. Well, this year was pretty chill to be fair. So
for some reason, I think this is going to be
blessed.
I feel like it's going to be more like what we're used to in Montreal than anything. So
please don't say that. That's fucking.
I don't know. It's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be a fun time. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. No, exactly. The fuck's been grinding mid-August.
Hey mate, hey buddy,
what's happening?
Hey mate. Oh, you know, fuck. Been around the world, yeah. Just fuck, dude. Outside. Keyword outside. Fuck, what have I done? Lots of sunsets. I took my son took Oris to the park. I borrowed a really expensive mountain bike from Cannondale because they think I'm pretty sweet. So I got to do lots of cool videos for Notion MTV.
Cannondale's a brand or a shop?
Cannondale's a brand of bike, one of the biggest bike brands in the world. And they lent me a brand new mountain bike, the Moterra SL. And I got to, have that for like a whole long weekend and, had some fucking crazy times on that. So lots of good content. Went to the beach, fucking rode with new mates. Lots of sunsets, like I said. I'm just looking through my phone here.
Yes, that's always helpful.
Lots of progression on the bike, like, clearing off lots of gaps and stuff that I had never even thought I would do before, and like just lots of progression and skill upgrades on the mountain bike. So
can you tell them about the one you sent me with the big gap?
Yeah, check up the Instagram. Yeah, if you
I can bring up the Instagram. I can bring it. That's the totally thing I can do. So Nosh sends me this fucking, and you said that it was going really well. You did. What did you call it? Did you just cleared a gap, basically, like you jumped over a thing?
Okay, there's a couple of things, but the one you're going to show is there's a bridge on this trail, and there's a creek that runs through it, and the bridge is incomplete, and so you just have to jump the remainder. So there's like a bridge gap. So yeah, the first one you click on.
First one here.
This is in the Toronto's like East Dahn.
Oh, I'm not logged in, so it won't let me.
Just open it as a new tab.
How?
Just right click.
Oh, there you go.
And then new tab.
Okay, so then I go share this tab instead. Can everyone see that?
That's fucking crazy. That is insane.
I felt like the forward view, this view was like pretty cool, and you sent me that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you had the second one,
the GoPro,
with the side view is more like, here we go. This beginning part, the side view gives us more of an idea. Where's
zoom in a bit? So essentially, this is like a 25-foot gap from just that bridge to the landing. I don't know, like I've known about it for a year. I've seen my friends, maybe like 4 friends do that gap, and I was like, get fucked. All right, no, not because I'm not ever going to do that. Are you silly? Something must be wrong with you. So I've seen 2 friends do it in person. I stood on the takeoff on top of it, looked at it, and it's like, yeah, nah. And then fast forward to now, I was like, went with some friends, and 2 days beforehand, I cleared a really big gap. If you want to go back to that one, the Trash Panda gap. So yeah, it all started 2 days ago, guys.
Oh, that's a different gap.
So this is the one this is the kitchen sink gap. This is the bigger one, not this one beforehand.
It's the bigger one, right? And this is the other one. This is the one you want me to show?
Not this one. The one before.
Oh, I just showed this one. Oh, the post before
this. Yeah, before this one. Post before this video. But that's a nice video. That's some nice cornering action.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, hold on.
Then straight down that. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh,
so this is a trail called Trash Panda. These gaps had bridges in between them, and some dirty asshole used to burn them down because he's crazy, and people keep rebuilding them. And apparently, some Karen had called the city, and the city took out the bridges. So now there's no bridge there, and I just have to jump the thing. I have been able to jump that gap when the bridge was there, but then it's taken out. It's a different mental game. There is a second bridge after I turn that corner, but I've never been able to actually clear it, and I never want to attempt it now that the bridge is gone. So yeah, the first thing about me getting my balls out of my purse was this one here a couple of days ago, 3 days ago now.
This one?
And and that just made me feel like, I don't know, a bit more capable and whatever. So when I went to the other gap, I was just like, you know what, let's just give this a run in. And I gave it a run in, and I felt pretty nice. I was like, you know what, fuck it.
Give it a crack.
And did it. There you go.
Good for you.
So I've been jumping stuff. People think I've got my big boy pants on, and I kind of do, and I'm feeling pretty confident on the bike. And big stoke. It's such a crazy feeling to do something like that, man. I don't know how to describe it. It's fucking crazy.
It's hard to, it's crazy. It definitely looks crazy, but I think it's hard to understand like how like scary it would be unless you're there. Like,
it's pretty
wild. I mean, like you said, it's 25 feet across the thing. That's significant. That's like 2.5 basketball nets. Like that's far.
Yeah, it is.
So you are a crazy person, but a thoughtful crazy person, I guess.
Yeah,
Thanks. You don't take too many risks. Our mother wasn't super pleased.
No, she was pretty stoked after she's seen it, but she knows that I'm not a dumb cunt, so I wouldn't just be piffing myself off a cliff like for no reason with no like. Just gonna give it a crack. Like I don't give things a crack, dude. Like I make sure it's gonna be good. So yeah.
Yeah, if you were like maybe I don't know 26, like a fucking
Doesn't
child,
even matter. Like I don't
that,
care what age. I don't care what age. It has to. You have to just be calculated and make sure you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're gonna get hurt. And there we go. Don't get hurt if you look at it a couple of times.
That's
yeah, it's a big progression, and that makes me feel like sick as fuck because you know some of those were big. Well, not some of those. There's features in the Don Valley that have really like just tripped me up and thinking I'm like, oh, I can't do that shit. So yeah, it makes me feel like a bit of a sick cunt. So now I can just, you know, confidently chip away at the next thing whenever that comes along. So no rush. Just gonna have a good time.
Love it.
Pretty sick.
Very cool. Do you want to briefly speak on the upcoming trip that you locked in at all, or you don't want
to? No, we'll talk about next week.
Talk about next week. All right, gives a bit more time.
Even I don't even know about this, but interesting.
You can tell Dan off air maybe, and then you can tell the people down next week. How about that? Was there anything else over the last month that you wanted to yap about, or are you feeling pretty?
Just had a good time. Got a dog up me. Need a bit more sunshine. I worked a lot, but we also worked hard when we weren't working. So
there you go. Love to see it. Fuck yeah. So what about since mid-August? So the reason actually, it's been all three of us have been at fault for not having a pod. The first one after the last pod, that was me because we were going on a trip. We had a last minute trip for a client come up and into Atlanta. So we were like, all right, let's build in a few things. So we did Cincinnati, Atlanta, Savannah, Richmond, Virginia, and Pittsburgh, and it was really good trip. We positioned it well. We fucked up scheduled it well. In the past, we had done trips with two nights in a place. 2 nights is not enough, or one night. Like if you're doing a series of 2-nighters, you only get like to sleep every other day, and then the other day is dealing with lugging the shit to the car and paying some fucking valet and all this. So this was like much nicer. So Cincinnati was really cool. We just did that to break up the trip. So I don't know if we talked about it before, but it gets a lot if you're doing these like 8, 9, 10 hour days just to get somewhere. And there's a lot to see on the way. America's really good with that. So we did Cincinnati because we drove past it when we went to Nashville, and we're like, yo, this is halfway to Atlanta. So we went there. Cincinnati was really cool. Legal weed in Ohio, so I always get to grab some stuff there from some gummies. Do you know what the problem is? American gummies, they always sell packs of like 10. There's nothing really less, and they're all 10 milligrams, and I only want to do 5 to 7.5. So I always have some left over that I always try and drop off to somebody by the border. It's just let me get like here you get a 2-pack of 5s. Boom. That's what, I don't want to get too many when I'm in the States because you don't
some Skittles, some M&Ms.
Basically, exactly. This
Pop
is
them in there.
To give you too much, and there's no variation, and it pisses me off. So either way, Cincinnati was cool. We did a lot of breweries. So I went to a fun brewery there called Rheingeist, which was dope. And the city was super beautiful, really nice, like older kind of buildings, and it's like on the border of Kentucky. So like the rooftop of the hotel, the dude at the hotel just like liked me. So pause. And he was super cool. He used to work for Bell. He's Moroccan, but he speaks French. So he worked in Morocco for Bell and speaking to Quebec people. So when he saw us from Canada, he was like, oh, yeah, sick. So he was like, yo, do you drink? I'm like, do I drink? But he gave us the little like complimentary cocktail, and they have this rooftop bar that's fucking sick, like overlooking the whole river. And it's right next to, obviously, you guys know, like of the pod, I'm the sports guy here, I guess people know me as.
Right.
And it was next to the NFL stadium and the baseball stadium, which is super cool. Which is, I think, Cincinnati is Bengals and the Reds.
Okay.
But Reds is baseball. And it was just fucking cool, man. It was just, the city was beautiful. It was just really nice. Like, and we only really went to downtown, didn't really explore too many neighborhoods and stuff, like a little out, but not too far. So, because it was quick, but very, very impressed, and absolutely, oh shit, is this breaking news?
Breaking news?
Tiff texted because they arrested Diddy.
Oh my God.
Oh, they fired. Well,
Indicted? What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Wow.
I have to pause the story.
Bring it up.
Sean Combs arrested in Manhattan after This is New York Times. Okay.
Wow.
Wait. Sean Combs arrested. Fuck yes. Eat shit, dickhead. Oh, do I have? Oh,
you have this paywall. Just go. Let me just pull up something from Complex.
What about, I got Billboard here. How about it?
It should work.
How about it?
Can y'all see this?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, hold on.
Did he taken into federal custody in New York, according to TMZ?
Charges are unknown. Oh, Tiff just gave us TMZ right here. I'll see.
Nice.
TMZ. Let me try it. Let me try this Billboard one anyway. So he's arrested tonight, Monday, September 16, after being indicted by a grand jury on unknown charges.
The complex thing was the alleged. Here we go. Where does it?
Here we go. I'm taking it now. Here we go.
Okay, nice. In the caption there, they talk about it more.
Ah, you fucking. What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Oh yeah, I logged out of everything. The caption, what, sir?
The caption goes speaks about it.
Okay.
Look a bit.
I can just read. Diddy's been taken federal custody according to TMZ. Okay, let me get the TMZ article then. If this is saying according to TMZ, that means TMZ article is probably the best one, which I have here because Tiff has sent it.
But I was more surprised that people were just seeing him in Washington Square Park.
I saw
and
that.
he was just walking around New York. Like, what?
He probably knew that it was something was going on.
Yeah.
The arrest was scheduled for tomorrow, but something happened to make a move. Now, this is at 7:13 p.m. So that was 3 hours ago. So he was arrested, taken to federal custody in New York. Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him. We have unconfirmed reports the feds are searching his hotel room. He was taken. Where is? Oh, this is out in front of his house, though. No, isn't this not the New York?
Isn't that his son, though?
Yeah, this is the one where they did it when they raided his Miami home.
Oh, okay.
It appears the action was taken in connection to an ongoing criminal investigation into sex trafficking and other offenses that led to search warrants being issued, alleged sex trafficking, and executed Diddy's homes in Beverly Hills and Miami. So those were those photos. Mm-hmm. Diddy's attorney, Mark tells TMZ, we're disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon. Who cares? Okay, shut up. He's an imperfect person, but he's not criminal. To his credit, I'm like, duh. Right. Come on. Right. Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with this investigation. He voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Please reserve your judgment. You have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. All right, my guy.
Right.
Hey, yo. Well then.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy indeed. Wow.
Thank you, Tiff, for that.
Wow.
Means I got enough. Okay. Big ups, Tiff, for that one. So Diddy. Well, I guess we'll talk about that next week because there'll probably be a ton of info. Mm-hmm. So Cincinnati was really cool. Boom. One thing that pissed me off about this trip was that seeing all these cities that Hamilton has the same potential as, and we are not doing that. You could even say the same for areas of Toronto. American cities have a lot of density, except for fucking Nashville. I don't know why, but typically there's a lot of density, and there's a lot of pockets of neighborhoods that all have downtowns that are like packed with cool shit that you could just go to that neighborhood. You don't have to leave it. Like Toronto doesn't have that. Toronto has it more than Hamilton, obviously, but there's so many things. When I get to Pittsburgh, I'll explain a bit more, but I'm like, it shows like how, I don't know what the hell is happening here. Is it red tape? Is it, I know we have 1/10 of the population of America, but still we can have something. Is it the bureaucrats stealing money? I know that obviously there's a lot of stuff, or misallocating funds. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely some fucked up shit that continued to be annoying. What else? Okay, Atlanta was cool. Notion and I have been twice before that. We loved it, but we were basic bitches as far as the places that we went. I went to some of those places, like that liquor store. I went to that bottler. It's just horrible. The one that we got the 40s from and everything. It's just Peachtree and like all the it's just scummy, man. I'm just like, all the things we did it because we didn't have anything else. Like we just want to see sights. We didn't have beer or good food or coffee or any of these things to kind of chase, to take you to different areas. So Tiff was at a conference, so she didn't get to do much, but me and Barrington hung out for like 2 days. It was really cool. Like it was just, we were chilling, bro. Like we went to
Barrington have a good time.
Yeah, I made sure. I had a good time. The first day I feel like I wasn't as attentive because I only went out at night. And he was like, he's just, I know, it was a little
come out at night, don't they?
They do, and I don't like to really be out. I usually like to be back by like 10 or something like that because I'm too old to be around. And we've got like we're a couple with
There you
a
are.
small dog, and if you've got drunk people around a cute dog like that, they'll want to interact with him and it's not fun. So I went to a brewery on the first day. During the day, I think I just did shit at the hotel and I did something else. I think I just slept in and I got some food and whatever. I had to take Tiff around. So I went to a brewery in Decatur. And Decatur, which we know because of Outcast, like it's fire. Like this downtown little area, great examples. I guess it's just a suburb of Atlanta, but it's like fire. There's like a whole bunch of breweries someone else was telling me and like beer bars around there that I had no clue that were there. It was just a vibe, and I saw, and you know how you go somewhere new and you don't know, like, am I in a sketch part? I remember seeing an old, like I'm talking like a 70 to 80-year-old white lady walking by herself. I'm like, we good. That's how you know that you're like, okay, if you see the white women walking alone, then you're like, we're safe.
Good area.
Good area. So that was cool. The second day I met up with this dude. His name's Ayo Cheetah, which is hilarious name, but he's friends with Tio from Crowns and Hops, and he used to be a writer for The Source in the 90s. So he's like a hip hop head, like he's fucking being a beer. He's like an OG beer writer in Atlanta. So we met up for a beer, and he gave me some pointers. That was super cool to see him and meet him. So I went to the second day was really cool. So we just hit me and Barry about 5 breweries together. Just cruising around, fucking pulling up, having a beer, taking some photos, getting some footage. It was a vibe, and I got to discover all this, like it was like Western Atlanta, I guess, whatever. And it was all these like there was all these breweries in kind of one area, like a industrial zone, kind of like Hafis Road, Bellwoods, all look like that type shit. Nice. So like not the prettiest thing, but all the breweries were super cool, and a bunch of them had like Oktoberfest on fucking Luca and stuff. So really enjoyed that. But the best part was the dude, Ayo Cheetah, was like, you got to go to the Beltline. And I was like, the fuck is this? I didn't understand what he was talking about. And there's this beer bar called Hop City that I'd been to last time. So he goes, nah, go to this. They got 2 locations. Go to the one at Beltline. I was like, all right. So I pull up, and the fucking... Oh yeah, this just reminded me, and this is the Uber story, Dan. Don't let me forget that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I pull up. I had the weed, so I'm like fucking vibing. I'm high. I'm chilling because I got the Uber. I went to the breweries, drove back, and went out there. So I went to Hop City, got a whole, which probably was a bad move, but I had no choice. We got carrying like 2 4-packs in like a bag with Barrington's fucking little bottle and with his food and snacks and water and stuff. So it was a little bit much, but they had this like. So they had a bottle shop that was incredible. Like all the beers were just, the lineup was fucking insane. Like I was losing my shit. And then on the other side of that, inside like a market, think of like St. Lawrence Market, but smaller. They've got like a bar. So you can get any like a sick, obviously I was drinking like Trillium and stuff, like crazy lineup. And then you could walk around and get anything. I got like a cheesesteak because homeboy told me to go there, but they had everything like tacos and like, all different food. People were just jamming, all different ages around. Then you kind of walked up to the street, and the Beltline was essentially like a path, like just 2 paths, but with no gap in between, and people were just kind of walking like it was a road. And I'm pretty sure it was open container because I think cunts were you can just drink around there. And it's essentially like sort of trees and condos, and in the bottom of all the condos were different restaurants and bars. So it was just so sick. And there's like a Shake Shack up there, like music playing. It was like, it felt totally safe because once again, Atlanta can be a little wild, and it just felt, I saw everybody, like every race, mixed couple, like LGBT, like kids, like everything. It was like, this is sick. They had a Brewdog. I hadn't been to Brewdog before, so I went to this place that actually we went to last time called Pour Tap Room, and it's a place where you get like a wristband, and they've got like 100 taps, and you just go up and tap your fucking wrist. You pour how much beer you want, and then you just pay at the end for how much volume you drank. So I didn't know. I was just thought I'd chill there for a bit. I was going to go to Brewdog, but it was like a club. The music was so loud. I was like, to go inside to get a drink and then to go to that, I'd have to take Barrington in. I was like, I didn't want to deal with that. So I was just chilling there. Then Tiff like calls me and was like, hey, where you? I'm like, fucking, I didn't know she was coming. Because I really wanted to show her this area, and I was pretty lit at this point. I was like, fucking yeah, come on. So she came through. They even had THC drinks on tap at this Pour Tap Room, which was really fun. So I got some rock a bit of that. And then we just went to, I walked up and back with her for a bit, and just to show her what it was. And we went to went to Brewdog, had a beer. So that was super cool, really cool. Like one of the most fun experiences. I'm really grateful I did it. So I fuck with Atlanta in a whole different way now. I saw just going to get coffee over this neighborhood and breakfast sandwich here. I started to learn a bit more about how the city is that notion that you and I never did. And it's like, it's so fire. All the downtown shit, whack. Everything else is cool around it though, just like most cities. But the funny part, so Atlanta, the joke last time was Atlanta needs a manager because everything was kind of messy and fucked. And the thing about American Ubers or Lyfts is that they don't have the same level of regulation that we do in Canada. Like you can only have a car zero. Like I think in Canada the car has to be 7 years old max. They check it for, and Australia has it too. But basically America, you can have like a shit box. Like Tiff was sending me photos of other Ubers they got in with the whole bumper missing and all of the stuff. It's wild. So we leaving there. Keep in mind, I got this bag that's been like, my hands are just red from carrying these. Like I had one of those little, the cloth shopping bags that I just put the 4-packs in. So I've got that. My hand keep changing hands, it's killing me. And we've got the dog, and so we get in this car. The guy pulls up, had music blaring. This is the other thing that happens in the States sometimes. Just music blaring. Didn't acknowledge us at all, and then we're just driving back. And the songs that he were playing, like we filmed it, it'll get a copyright strike now. But basically, there were aggressive sex songs. The first one, we were just like, because I was high and drunk, and I guess Sif was drunk, so we were like looking at each other, like, what the fuck? Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm talking like they got this shit cranked to 50. You can't hear yourself. You wouldn't really be able to even hear each other talking unless you yelled in your ear in a car. It was that loud. And once again, didn't acknowledge us. And we have a little puppy in there. And the first song that we didn't film seemed to be about kind of like I'll take your bitch type of track, but really sexually aggressive. Like I'll get that wet pussy. I'll put, those ones that are like really crazy. And I was kind of starting to trip out. I'm like, is he trying to tell me something? Like, is this going to be a problem? Are we going to have a fucking, like, what's going on? And then the second song, so it was only like, it wasn't far, like 10 minutes. So it was only really 2 songs from memory. And Tiff started filming. So I was like, oh yeah, I should film. What the fuck? And we were telling Dan the story a couple of weeks ago, and we pulled out, Dan Shazammed it or whatever, and we found the song. So it's this Plies song. I think it's called Get You Wet. And like because we were like, it has to be this guy's own music. Otherwise, why is he playing it so loud? And basically it was a Plies song that we found. They were called like, do we want to say their name?
Yeah, 91 Country Boys.
Okay, we're gonna say
guys. Those are my guys, man.
And like we even found the dude's Instagram. I'm like, yeah, that was him. And so basically, it's their own music that he was playing with like this super like. I'll send you the song after because it came up. They've got it on Spotify. So it's so fun. It was just so like, oh, this is Atlanta. These people, and even when we left, no acknowledgement whatsoever. Bumping that song, we were staying at a really nice hotel because it was paid for by the client. So like, it was just really funny being dropped off in front of like valet and this guy fucking pulling up with this fucking I'll eat your pussy song. Like it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. So shout out to Atlanta. Weird as fuck, but totally have a newfound respect for it. The other shit, I won't wrap on as long about everything else, but Savannah is, I think, now the greatest city, period. Savannah's the best. Greatest city in the US.
Whoa.
It was it's the most beautiful place. We were there for 3 nights and we really explored. Like we went out, it was so fucking dope. Everything is those like trees, like oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging down, with these beautiful like old school like rural tropical style homes with the shutters and different colors and stuff. It's so fucking sick. So we were cruising around. The bad part, the funny part, I think it was the first night, we get a knock on the hotel door at like 10:30. Once again, we just going for a long walk. We were high, went to a couple restaurants, drinking, going to the brewery. Do we go to a brewery? No, just restaurants and bars. And then we'll come back, and I think we were getting ready to get to just have some drinks and chill at the hotel. And it knocks on the door, and I look through, and it's like this young black dude with a hat on. I was like, hey, delivery. I'm like, oh, we didn't order anything, man. He goes, yeah, I got that raw in my pocket. I'm like, he's like, open the door. I was like, no. He's like, come on, man, open the door. I got that raw. Like, no. And I just like shut the thing.
What the fuck?
And we called the hotel, and they said, yes, security is aware. So basically he was going through. So what we learned is if you're going to stay in a hotel that has a key card to get in the door, a key card to get in the elevator. Like you got to constantly keep tapping it. That's the type of security. So this hotel did not have that. After 10 p.m., they locked the doors, but he might have snuck in behind somebody else, but he could get out the elevator because the elevator didn't have a tap. So we're pretty vexed about that, to be honest. And yeah, hotel said they were taking care of it. He didn't bother anything else. I was a little bit shook after that. We didn't let her fuck anything up, but we were like, I imagine he's there to rob or rape or something. So that was pretty terrifying. Yeah, that was pretty like I hadn't experienced that before, and it's because we were also right downtown in the historic area, so kind of part of the game, I guess. So that was kind of fucked. But yeah, it was super awesome. We were at there's this Aussie restaurant there called Collins Quarter, which is sick because it's obviously Collins Street there, Nosh. And we went there last time, but this time we went there for dinner and brunch. And when we were at brunch on these two locations, we met. I think I went to the toilet and came back, and Tiff was talking to the table next to us, usually because of Barrington. And it was this lady who's a real estate agent, and she was telling us all these different areas to go to because we're considering looking at land and all that stuff in southeastern Georgia, because it seems apparently there's a whole bunch of homesteaders go out there. So yeah, that was really cool. So we went and explored some areas outside the city. A dude at a brewery or somewhere, a brewery in Atlanta, told me about this place called Tybee Island. So it's like on the ocean and stuff. Like, it's so beautiful. There's all this crazy shit around there. So Savannah was fucking incredible. Yeah, Richmond was great, and Pittsburgh is the underrated city. Pittsburgh is 4 hours from here. Fucking sick. Couldn't believe how sick it was. All hilly, kind of like Cincinnati. They got this area called the Strip District, which was so fire. Just like old buildings that used to be like railway buildings and shit. They've made there's a Shake Shack and Aslan Brewing. It's like a big one from Virginia and stuff. Just like killer. I'm like, this pissed me off even more because they probably have less people than Hamilton, but the whole areas were just built up and just so fire. And we were trying to find we always drive to bowler areas, and like the bowler houses there were like 700K. Like
wow.
Most average houses like 300-400K, and it's infuriating to know what we pay here. So that pissed me the fuck off. But overall, that was a fun trip. It's just there was a few fun stories in that, but those cities were awesome. I think that's the main shit. The only other thing, got a couple pairs of Yeezys, but you know the vibes.
I mean,
they still did a drop. And you mentioned a song. I just want to say before I forget. Dan, you were saying was a no song that you were bumping a lot. You guys know the Ayo Cheetah Instagram account, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So they did a song. I think I sent it to y'all. They did a song which I think was about the Trump. You mentioned they're eating the dogs, and the song was called "Dog Eat Dog World" or dog, something like that. And it's so funny. It's like the beat is so fire. It's like a West Coast funk, sexy, funky beat, and they just made it so fun. And the cheetahs rapping about, "Hey, but tonight this kid." It's so good. It's so good. And the cheetah is rapping about eating pussy and eating us.
Oh my god,
it's so good. It's
perfect.
This weekend I had it on repeat the whole fucking time. It's phenomenal. So I just want to shout that out. Ayo Cheetah is the AYO Cheetah is the Instagram account. So I think we all caught up.
Good.
I think we are.
All right. So what do you say?
He's getting a lighter or something.
Oh, okay.
Water. He said water, lighter, or beer, something.
Either way, something. All right. So in the meantime, there's the first game. We're gonna play a bunch of little like quick games tonight. So the first one was the best Drake song released this decade, and that was inspired by an Instagram post that Dan found. Oh, fuck! I had it now. It went away. You bitch ass.
We can put it on the screen and.
Yes, I will. Could you just send me? Actually, hang on. Let me.
I can send you the link. I can get
text the link. They're probably just quicker. And then basically, because that'll just give us like a starting point. I'm sure there's other Drake songs that would be better. And this decade, so I guess that's from 2014 onwards. Is that the?
Let me check if it was this decade. It might have actually just.
Or it might have been 2010 to now.
Let me see.
I swear I saw something that was like 2020 till now.
So this one is. Oh yeah, what's the best Drake song released this decade? 2020 till now.
Oh, 2020 till now. Oh, my bad. Okay. I was thinking 2010 to now. Okay. So let me stream this in. Sorry. Okay. All right. Sorry. Oh, no. All right. Let me zoom in a touch. There we go. So this first song, this is the ones off the list. So we'll go through the list ones and then we can add anything else.
We can see what the comments are saying as well.
Let's see the comments. True. We can look at the comments after. So Middle of the Ocean from Her Loss, which is a fucking
good song.
That's a fucking great one. Virginia Beach, which was the first track off For All the Dogs. That was actually a slapper.
That was a slapper, yeah.
Mid, that was a joint. His intro songs are always fucking
yeah, it always fire.
Joint. Champagne Poetry off CLB. I think that was the intro too. No.
This was the intro, the Masego track.
Yes, with the what's it called?
Navajo.
Navajo.
There you go.
Yeah. So that one's a banger too. So I got two of the intro songs. We have Chicago Freestyle. That was pretty sick.
Oh,
that's a great one. That's a pretty fucking good one.
Mm-hmm.
With Giveon. That was the intro. I think it was the first time we all heard Giveon.
Yeah.
Rich Flex.
Intro song as well.
Intro song. Yeah.
It would be rated high if it wasn't as overplayed, but like,
yeah,
it's a good song.
What's the core? What's the quick thing? Just to remind me, what's the chorus say?
21. Can you do something?
Oh, yeah. No. That's not.
It's just overplayed.
Yeah. Sticky off. Honestly, never mind. That's cool.
Yeah, one of the rap songs of that album. It's good.
Yeah. Race My Mind. I didn't even remember this one off CLB.
Good tune. It's a singy Drake song.
Singy Drake song. Gotcha.
Yeah.
First person shooter.
Ooh.
Up there for sure.
Ooh.
Time Flies off. What's it? Scary Hours.
No, this album is Dark Lane demo tapes.
That's right. Don't remember it.
Good tune. Not my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family Matters. Potentially, yeah. If potentially,
yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah,
I mean, it was his best song of the battle for sure. So, 8 a.m. in Charlotte. This one slaps.
Yeah,
this is the fucking joke. This was a great one.
Yeah, it's hard.
Video's fun. Wants and Needs featuring Little Baby off which one?
This was a Scary Hours.
Scary
Hours 2, I think.
2. Don't remember it.
Yeah.
I'm probably sure when I hear it.
It's good. Not my favorite.
No favorite. Okay. Jimmy Cooks with 21 off honestly Nevermind. More M's off Her Loss. Don't remember it, but I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
So Katie and Rhythm. That's a little too new to be
very new to be considered the best.
Yeah. Now we're trying to say the best song. I guess we could all have one each. Red Button off Scary Hours 3. That one's cool.
Good.
We got Flights Booked off honestly Nevermind. I don't remember that one.
It's like a housey. It's a house tune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair Trade with Travis Scott off CLB. These are the ones in the carousel here. People are saying Jumbotron shit, Poppin', Pipe Down. Doesn't normally have a. Oh, here we go. The plus. Oh, I can't because I'm not logged.
Nice.
Well, I would also add Massive. Off.
I'm surprised Massive isn't in that list.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say that's the best song.
Huge.
I think I might even say that might be my favorite because that would probably be the one I played the most. Like it's a perfect summer jam.
Such a good. I listened to it recently. It's a great song.
It came on some
a great fucking song.
Yeah, you're not gonna skip that shit.
No.
Do you guys have like a fave that you would
from that list?
Even if it's from this list or outside.
Oh well, another one from outside the list. Wait for You.
Yeah, overplayed
though.
But also that's a Future song featuring Drake, so I wouldn't count that.
True.
And now it's a remix of the Thames song, which I think Notion schooled me on. I thought it was. I thought that she did that hook for that and then did a full song after, but it was the other way around.
Honestly, it's for me. It's between Chicago Freestyle and Middle of the Ocean.
Great fucking choices.
Like
those
are the best too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if there's anything that could compete with that.
Do you know what? Okay, I reckon you can have two categories: singing Drake, the Drake with the melodies.
Okay, yeah. Drake when he wants to act tough. Okay. Yeah.
So the Drake when he acts tough is probably Chicago, even though he's not really acting tough.
No, I wouldn't say he's even acting tough.
He's just rapping, singing. One rapper on singing. The best singing is Massive, and the best rapping it'd be either of those two. Probably Chicago Freestyle would edge it out, even though I've heard that way too much. It's just like the flow is sick, the beat is crazy, the
but it's hard. That is rapping. But then there's also, there's the middle ground where you're not acting tough, but you're just rapping your fucking.
Which is Middle of the Ocean.
Which is Middle of the Ocean. I still consider Chicago Freestyle like that as well.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I was joking when I was saying act tough. All I meant was that rapping Drake. That's all.
But if we were talking about act tough, first person shooter.
Shooter. Evil Ways with J. Cole of Scary Hours 3.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Honestly,
that might be it.
Lyrics. If you're talking bars, which obviously is a passion of us here on Bad Habits. Also, this is episode 172 as well, which I neglected to say. I think fucking Evil Ways is by far, but both of them, Cole and Drake, it was like some of the best, like actual lyrical mainstream rapping that I'd heard in fucking forever.
There's like that Scary Hours, like Stories About My Brother, The Shoe Fits, like
those are all solid, but Evil Ways is better.
Either Ways is the best, though. Yeah. So, it might actually be Either Ways. Genuinely, that might be the best one.
I think it might be.
I think it's between that and Chicago Freestyle, and if it
for the rapping
reference, I guess for the rapping, yeah.
And then Middle of the Ocean, like you can round out the top 3 with those 3
for sure. Rapping wise,
that would be that. And then singing Drake, I would say Massive. The rest of the stuff, I can take it or leave it. To be honest, I feel like Massive was so much better.
I'm trying to think of anything which is massive level.
And not even just being like
not even like commercial success, but I mean like why like to that level.
I can't think of any off the top of my head that have like stood out that I'm just like, oh, run that one type shit.
I think Virginia Beach is up there. It's just not as good as Massive.
Isn't it like a rap? Isn't that more rapping or is it more singing?
I think it's singing.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a weird middle ground between both.
Gotcha.
But like,
yeah.
I think it might be Massive, you know.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. No, do you have any faves on top of that we missed, or anything that you've got feel strongly about?
Honestly, dude, every single one of those songs, I was like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" There's like literally 2 that I was like, "Oh, okay, I know those." So the Chicago and the First Person Shooter. Everything else, until I saw the visual, like, oh, now I kind of remember that. I have no idea.
Yeah, you probably heard it all and then listened to it multiple times.
I just don't like. I never ever pay attention to his song names. I've never seen him written down. Never looking at the screen. I just don't know.
You know what? I get it. Cam always does that.
I was so bamboozled about that whole row. I'm like, what?
Okay.
What?
That's
so
fine. Yeah. Without playing it or like
without playing the song. Like if you play me the song, oh yeah, I'll probably definitely know.
So Dan, I kept cutting you off. What were you gonna say?
No, she's already answered the question.
Yeah, so he's heard it, just doesn't. Do you know what? Cam does this to me all the time. He'll just like flippantly say this like leak Kanye song that was never released, and like, yeah, you know, it's like just like this song. He'll mention it. I'm like, the fuck you talking? Like, some people are just really good with the song names, whereas like, yeah, I don't always. I try to pay attention, but unless you've heard it like 10 times and you look every single time, it's hard to remember. Yeah, even like Vultures 2 or something like for Kanye, we've been playing the shit out of that. So I've been trying to watch every single time. So now I'm pretty good with knowing the names, but otherwise I'm like, it's too much to remember. But yeah,
another one that you could possibly say. Do you remember Over the Top, that Smiley song? Where Drake absolutely like washes him.
That was a good. Drake did well on that. So I don't like that song because that other dude is so shit. That was the one where he said, "You tell me what's the line I need to find."
He's like, they stay inviting me over. I get there. No, wait. It's like
I'm finding the lyrics right now.
Yeah, okay. It's about people inviting him over, and they said there's bitches there, but then
there's gonna be. Here we go. They stay inviting me over. They say they got bitches. I get there, and then it's just them.
It's such a good song.
What year was that?
I don't know if it was 2019 or 2020. No, I was in Canada, so it would have been
2021.
Oh, 2021. Wow.
I don't know why. That's something about that. It's so funny. So funny. See, this is the Drake we need back. It's just shit. Like, that's just such a fucking smart ass like line. Like, I love that shit, bro. It's fucking hilarious. It's good. I feel like we need to, Dan thinks I'm a bit of a Drake hater, so I don't know. It was nice to just be all positive.
There you go.
From Drizzly.
Back to normal.
Back to normal. And what did we do when it was back? Because I said I liked the new 3 drops because there was the 100 gigs. I guess this 100 gigs came out since we had done a pod.
Yeah, like we haven't done a single episode when any of the 100 gigs have dropped.
You missed a lot of shit. Of course you do, right? But it's summer. The 100 gigs thing, the joke is just B-roll that he released, which is funny, but he did have 3 new songs, which were all fine, but I just thought they were a bit throwaway, like nothing crazy. He did another drop on this 100 gigs thing. These 3 songs, so Circadian Rhythm, No Face, and
SOD.
SOD. It's Up was the first one, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Bars. That's Drake when he acts tough. Those ones, Drake acting super tough, but great bars, great delivery, beats were fire. Like I was like, that's what the fuck I'm saying. That's the Drizzly that needs to be here. And speaking of Drizzly, obviously Kenny got the Super Bowl. That was a whole conversation. Dan, Tiff, and I were having a strongly worded debate on it, I think Friday. And then I was texting Nosh about that and filling him in pause on where that's all. We don't know if we need to really rehash it here, but Kendrick's still in the Super Bowl. We were discussing the controversy as to whether Wayne should be doing it. But fuck it, right? Like, I guess we're all over that right now. That's how quick this shit passes.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So Kendrick got that, but then Kendrick also, I think he did that like Wednesday, and then like Friday he dropped a new song, or Thursday, something like that. It was called, the new song was called Watch the Party Die, or it's called Dear God or something like that.
I need to listen to it again. Like, it was good the first time around. I haven't really heard many people speak about it, to be honest. But
the buzz was like, I saw a lot, but a lot of people like he shouted out Lecrae. Basically, the quick version is he did a song, Instagram only. The cover is a pair of beat up black Air Force Ones from a eBay listing, and it's like a 5-minute song. And people are likening it to the Heart series, which always was something that dropped right before he dropped an album. But because Drake took the Heart Part 6, which would have been the next one, obviously he couldn't keep doing that unless he just went to Part 7 and then made Drake one of them, which obviously means it's a win for Drake. So of course he wouldn't want to do that. So he did this other joint basically about how gross the industry is, how Watch the Party Die. Apparently it dropped at 8 p.m. exactly. I think maybe it was Thursday or Friday. It was Thursday. And and that was the exact minute the VMAs started. So the idea being that's the industry shitting on the industry. Little jabs at Drake, but nothing more than Drake jabbed at him subliminally on No Face. So it was sort of like, at first I thought it was another diss track, but it wasn't. I listened to the Dissect podcast, which is fantastic. They did a bit of a deep dive on both his announcement video for the Super Bowl, which has had a whole bunch of little things in it that meant stuff, and then this song. So people, and he shouted out Lecrae, who's the Christian rapper, did a version of it, but with white Air Force Ones this time, which was a pretty cool thing. It's nice, just bars again, man. There's been the year of the bar for sure. So the song isn't anything crazy. It's not anything hype. There's barely drums in it. It's kind of like chill, and he's just, deep metaphor type shit that Kendrick always does about how fucked everything is. So we thought there might have been an album on Friday because it was Tupac's anniversary of his death, the 13th of September. That did not happen. So maybe there's an album soon. So we shall see. So that was that. Okay. Next part. TV show recommendations. Have you guys seen anything that you're like, hey, yo, you cunts got to watch that shit?
Well, I've been watching a lot of relaxed stuff, nothing intense. Well, to be fair, because I was watching Handmaid's Tale before I went to Spain, and then since we've come back, we wanted to just be more relaxed, so we haven't been watching that a lot. It's a lot. Well, season 2 is fucking great, but like we started watching the episode and we're like, should we just watch Bob's Burgers instead? So we're just kind of, I've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers, which has been fucking great. I didn't know how funny that show is. I started watching it years ago and I was like, it's not that good. So then I started watching it again recently because my friend showed me. And I was like, this show's fucking hilarious. And I didn't realize how funny it was. So I've been watching that. Yes, it's great. Bob's Burgers, man. It's about a man who owns a burger shop and the stuff that happens in his day to day. It's just ridiculous. The characters are so fucking funny. So yeah, that's what I've really been watching. Other than that, like, I'm waiting for. There's a lot of shit I want to start. I want to watch Penguin on. I don't know if it's on Disney Plus or
like
Amazon
Batman?
Prime. Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah. It's fucking sick. It looks amazing because it's Colin Farrell playing Penguin again because he played him in the Batman movie, had all this fucking prosthetics and shit, and like he played him so well. So I'm excited to see the actual series. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, that's what's kind of next on my agenda. I was also gonna watch Friends today. Like watch it again. I know it's not like people say it's the best, but like I'm like Yeah, I don't know if it's that good. So like, I'm kind of like, I want to watch it again.
Modern Family. If you're gonna put just some random shit in the background,
Then we were just gonna be like, should just watch Modern Family instead.
yeah.
So there's
That's
that.
a good one.
There's that. Yeah, but Bob's Burgers has been on my agenda. I've been
Bob's
just
what?
fucking spamming, just watching it every single moment of every day. It's great. It's amazing.
You at least you got some shit to put on. Good like background
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
We rocked we had Tiff's mom up here for a bit, so we usually watch some good stuff, but we also intentionally watch some dumb shit. So we found this new reality series called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It was
Oh my God.
so annoying, but it's so good. Like notion you would throw a rock at the TV, Dan, you'll love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like it.
It's these chicks, they're Mormon, but they're like anything from like 22 to like 32, and they have this thing like they started Mom Talk, like TikTok, Mom Talk, and it's so they're like kind of, and just all the shit that they do and all the beef that they're in. And okay, fuck off. Do you can't remember the viral TikTok that went everywhere? It was on TikTok, and it was the girl dancing in front of her sick baby. Remember the baby was there?
What?
You don't know?
I don't know this video.
Oh my god!
What is that video?
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up right now. It's basically about, looks like 2 years ago. One of these, here it is. I found it. One of these girls from this Mum Talk thing, Twitter. Here we go. Did this video, and it's the worst, most cringy, fucking annoying, I want to punch in the face thing ever. And we didn't, and she's the most annoying one of all of them. And as there was 1 minute on there, and I was like, I think this might be the girl who did the baby thing. And then right before they talked about it, and then they talked about it and they showed this video. So I'll keep it on mute because she uses a song. So her baby's in.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've never seen this before, but
punch.
So this is like she's saying it was supposed to just be fun, and she did it because her baby was better finally, and he had RSV. I forgot what that stands for. And it was supposed to be a thing, but the whole like it just, I'd never seen it was like the biggest like joke of like the worst possible like gross thing that you can do. And it was the worst girl of this group of them. She's like just a horrible fucking annoying person. So it was very funny to see, oh, you dumb cunt. So they're just chicks who got famous. They do nothing but things like that, just dance together. It's really corny. But the setup on reality shows, once again, no, you don't have the bandwidth for it. You just want to murder it. But Dan, it's the same setup as everything else. They have a drama. They'll all have to the event. Someone didn't come to the event. They got drama. Or someone does come to the event and then confronts the other one about the drama. Then the next day, someone else invites them all to the next event. Like it's that repeat.
Sounds really good.
It's honestly worth it if you after that whack out stuff. And MILF Manor 2 season 2 drop. You're watching that. It's
have you caught up on Selling Sunset?
We watched the first episode tonight. So
I finished all of it. It's fucking amazing. It's so good.
Selling Sunset is one of the more elite.
Yeah, it's like upper echelon. It's really good.
It's pretty fucking good.
A lot of fucking drama. I swear, this season I saw about 2 houses.
Yeah, all the rest was
2 houses. Everything else was straight beef. It was good though.
I love it. Those ones are the best. I don't even know if I want to give any other real suggestions. Well, the Bear is amazing.
So I need to start the Bear. I need to start because I've been saying, I keep saying more and more good stuff. So I need to.
It's the opposite of all the other ones I just suggested. It's fire, all half-an-hour episodes for the most part. Impeccable acting, great story.
It's like dramedy, right?
It's funny, but it's funny just because some of the characters are, and it's mostly stressful because they're trying to deal with the restaurant. Then they've all got these personal problems, and then they're going to start their own restaurant, and then all the drama that comes with that. And it's a lot. It's just like angry Italians yelling a lot. And,
I love that.
But it's really good. It's really, really good. The other one that's underrated is Dave, like Lil Dicky show.
I've been thinking about it recently. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
It's good. It's a good good arc. Great acting, wicked cameos, like really good cameos.
I know Drake was in it.
Drake was in the final, like the last 4 minutes of the final episode.
It's rated really highly.
Yeah.
In this trailer, Rick Ross in it and shit.
Yeah, Rick Ross is in it. Benny
Don
Blanco.
Cheadle. What the hell?
Don Cheadle's in it. Brad Pitt was in the final. Brad Pitt was so good. He's the fucking goat.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt's the best.
Usher as well?
I think Usher was in it. Yeah. He
What's
gets
that?
everyone.
Jack Harlow? Oh, I'm watching this
Yeah.
for sure.
Like it's a whole bunch of really
What
good
the hell?
folks. Like that makes it all people that we like just like. Oh, it's just cool to see them. You don't see them in that environment, so it's very cool.
Called again?
Dave.
Dave.
Love it.
It'd be on Stremio. Yeah, it's we watch it on Disney or something, but it's fiber and it's 3 seasons. They're all half-an-hour episodes, and it's really cool because we relate to it as the up-and-coming rapper shit, and like on top of that, just people that we like with great storylines and shit. Highly recommended. No, did you have any that I know you don't watch as much as what we do, but did you have anything that tickles your pickle?
Lately, I went to my buddy's house, smoking up, watched, what do you call it? Peaky Blinders.
Is that good?
It's good. I know it's really good. It's like
Solid.
it's like really good. Yeah.
It's not boring because I look at the pictures. I'm like,
That's definitely not boring.
It's like really intense.
Okay, they got beat.
Really intense. Yeah. Oh, people dying. People like getting shot. Like
it's
fucking gangster. It's fucking gangster. Yeah.
So it's like 1930s England gangster or something. Yeah,
in Birmingham.
That kind of vibe, yeah.
In Germany.
Birmingham.
Okay, sorry, that's what I thought. I thought it was British. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So you both co-sign, and I saw something about it like the other day.
Just like good actors, well shot. There's some, whatever. Like if I'm going to be picky, there's like some shit bits, but honestly, it kept me watching, bro. And I'm such a picky cunt. I can't even stand bullshit. So yeah, this was definitely a solid watch. Very cinematic and great actors. And I don't know. I thought it was pretty sweet. But
that's cool. Okay, I'm sold. Fuck yeah.
So that's one.
That's one. What else you got for the man?
I honestly just.
That's okay. You don't have to have any more. You could just say South Park.
Yeah, South Park. That's right.
Just say South Park on repeat.
On repeat forever. I went back and watched. I was trying to show Dan, but I ended up watching it anyway. The Big Gay Owl one.
Oh,
because you kept calling Barrington a gay dog, and I was like, "Oh, you stupid gay dog." I was like, "Have you seen? Sparky the gay?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh." Like, super. Thanks for asking. Like, it's so good. So there's a gay lion.
Roar in my head. Roar.
Yo, go watch it again. And do the best part. So Stremio is the cheeky app that allows you to access stuff for free, and it's sort of like almost as like a torrent player, but you don't have to download the torrent. So it gives you options.
You stream it.
Yes, and the Big Gay Owl is in season 1 from like 97 or whatever. The voices sound weird and old, but it's like they've updated
the remastering of it.
Yeah,
it looks like it could be a brand new episode that came out yesterday. It looks
crazy,
so good. Like
it makes
ridiculous.
No sense. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they did, but it's.
I remember watching older episodes of South Park at uni. And I was like, let me just start like season 1, whatever, like an old episode. It didn't look that good. And then it kind of put me off watching it. But then like when I watched it at your house that time, I was like, what the fuck? Like it looks genuinely like a brand new episode. It's crazy.
It's very cool. So whatever they did made it much more watchable, particularly for the older ones. Cause like, even if like the audio, like, that Cartman sounds different now, but this was from 25, 26 years ago, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's it doesn't really ruin the experience. Like it's very cool. So I'd highly recommend rewatching any of that shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have 2 quick games to bring this bitch home. This is a new one that we're going to play now called Name, Place, Animal, and Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can even just bring it home on this one because I feel like it might, and then we'll do the dice roll one next week because this I watched how it worked today. So Shasta Shits and Gigs, obviously, because these guys are the game lords. Essentially, what happens, we use a random letter generator, which Dan passed me before, so I have that here. And then what I really do is press go. It picks a letter. And what we have to do is come up with a name, place, animal, and thing. We have about 30 seconds to do so. And then essentially we get points. If say we get a letter and we all come up with a different name with that letter, beautiful. Then the place. And then say if me and Notion say the same place, then we both get no points for that one because we said the same one. So the idea is that we're all supposed to come up with something different. So instead of if you get D, maybe don't say Dave because it's so obvious. Like or a city that's like so obvious. Try to think of something else that's a little bit less obvious. The only
Are
problem
we doing
time.
city and country?
I think it could be that if it's easier. City gives you just more options, but maybe because you might not be able to think of something in that time, you know.
True. All right, we'll keep it to city. And we'll use our timer in the top left of our screens to determine the 30 seconds.
Okay. The timer as far as like
we have 30 seconds to write down everything, right?
Totally. But when you said the time in the top left, yeah, we could just run that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because people can't see it, but we can.
So
the best way to do this would be to present the screen, a random letter generator. Then I'll take. Oh, you know what? I don't actually need to take this off. I could just scroll down there. How's that? And see that this one, it started with just the. Oh no, you can't see us. Okay, fuck it. Started with the D. So
pause.
If I go pause, thank you. If I go capital letters, lowercase, doesn't even matter. Random number one letter. Press this.
When are we starting?
So I would say we start in a second. I'll say now, and then we'll go. Yeah.
Cool.
3, 2, now. Oh, sorry, Dak, you know what? I feel like you don't know what's going on. So
yeah, sorry.
You know what? Let's do a test round just to make it easier. So we got the letter J. So name. Maybe I'll do Jason. You do Jeremy. You do Jane. Place. Jerusalem. If we want to do countries, Jordan. Now we had
Jacksonville.
Doom. What's the other one? Name, place,
animal.
Jaguar. Fucking animal's gonna be the hardest one.
Animal will be fucking hard. I don't know any other name.
All of us will get no points, basically.
Animal,
and then a thing could be anything. A joint, a jumper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the thing as well. Okay,
the thing as well.
Word.
So we've got 30 seconds to write those 4 things down. I'm gonna actually might use this on my phone instead because I was gonna do it elsewhere. It's too hard.
So what are the categories again?
Okay.
Place.
So write maybe start a fresh note exactly and just write that down. Name, place, animal, and thing. So I feel, and the idea is to play 5 rounds and just see how we all go. How does that? That will make sense.
Yeah,
I think it's good. I feel like we're not going to do super good at it.
Let's see.
So we'll see. So if you guys are all ready, I'm going to press this now. And then what I'll do, I'll bring it back to the screen and we'll look at the red thing at the top and we'll just go from there.
All right.
Random letter, N. Okay. Yeah. We'll go at 25 seconds here to go. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. It's tough, guys. This part is probably the not most entertaining for podcasts, is it? I'll just try and keep talking. Oh.
I don't know what to put for animal thing.
Same. I got nothing. I bet we'll think of something. I think we're overtime now. Now we're at time.
Okay, cool. Well done.
All right. So we have N. Name. Dan.
Norman.
Boom. Nosh.
Nancy.
Fuck. To me and you get 0.
Okay, at least I get points there.
I was gonna put like Nick, and I was like, "Oh, Nancy." No one's gonna say that, not thinking that.
I'm surprised both of you said Nancy. That's
our
insane.
grandmother. It's our grandmother. That's
our grandmother's name.
Yeah. So Dan, me and Nosh 0. Dan, you got is it one? Just do 1 point, I guess, right?
Do 1 point. Yeah.
Okay. Place. Dan.
New England.
Norway.
Sure. Nantucket. Boom. So we all get a point.
Nice.
And animal. I think all of us had 0.
Yes.
I didn't get an animal.
Same. Couldn't think of one. Can we animals that start with N? Newt, needlefish, naked mole rat, numbat. All right, nightingale. All right, we suck. And then finally a thing. Dan.
Nightcap.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I didn't get one.
Okay, I had nipple.
Nice. Nice.
Dang, because that counts.
Yeah, you get extra points for nips. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I got 2 points. There.
So you got 2. I got 2. No, you should have 2 as well.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
So just write down next to your shit every time if you got it right. Just put like a 1. That's what I'm just doing. I just put a 1 next to the ones that work. Okay, this was a good little first round.
Cool. All right.
Second round. K.
Okay.
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, Go.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Fuck. Do we need like music and shit? I could play a little music here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have music.
Yeah, do. Hang on, wait. I can do it. I'm losing my time. Oh, come on.
3, 2, 1. Get
All right. Okay, I'll play music next time to make it more funny. I'll play something funnier. All right. Dan. Name.
Yeah. Kyrie.
Good one. No, please don't say mine.
Kylie.
Yes, Kevin.
Nice.
I was doing it. And I was like, "Oh, you basic bitch." See, like, what the fuck?
Wait.
Okay. Dan. Place.
Kilimanjaro.
Fuck yes. Nosh.
King City.
Yes, Kentucky.
Nice.
All right. Now we're all fucked for this one.
I didn't get animal again. I didn't get one.
Nosh, please tell me.
King Bass. I don't know.
You're the best. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Wow.
Oh, I really honestly thought all my ones. I was like, this one, I'm fucked. I'm getting
This
all
one, I'm
the
fucked.
chances.
Okay,
Oh, you guys are the best. All right. Dan. Thing.
Catman.
Oh, good one. No.
Ooh, kettle.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Yes. Okay. We all got 4 points.
I got 3 points.
Let's go. You got 3? Oh, because you didn't get an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I'm jazzed.
You're jazzed.
I'm fucking
You're
jazzed.
I'm fucking jazzed.
All right. Next letter. M.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Are we going to wait until the 30 seconds?
It's so much easier.
Okay, we'll wait until
This is called Feeding the Ducks.
Oh,
Nice.
pause.
2,
Okay, 3, 2,
1.
Let's go.
Go. Ooh. Nipples. Mouth, mate. Yeah. Titties. And your dick. Tell them Oof. Shit. Oh, what's a fucking... Come on. Cunt.
Oh, mate.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Ducks are fed. Ducks
Nice.
be fed. Dan. M. What do we got? Oh, sorry.
Millie.
Name. Millie.
Oh, Millie.
Good one. Our second cousin is Millie. No,
I know
Michael. Beautiful.
You know what's funny? I changed mine for Michael last second. Like literally last second.
I had a feeling that would be risky.
Michael's a risky one. I went Merriam.
Good one.
Oh, good.
Okay. Place. Dan.
Michigan.
Works. Nosh.
Milan.
Yes.
Ooh.
I went Merrickville, Ontario.
Oh, nice. That's so shit. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't been there. I don't know if it's shit, but it's a place. A animal. Dan.
Meerkat.
Monkey.
Yes. I had a Malamute. You know, the big dogs.
Wow,
Nice.
this guy. Malamute.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even know how to spell it. And a thing. Daniel.
I think this one's a risk as well. Microphone.
Great one. Nosh.
Nice one. Marriage.
Oh, nice.
That'll work.
Nice.
And I had a mallet.
Mallet.
Nice. Okay.
Fucking
Okay.
cunts. Fuck.
good.
All right, cunts.
Good. 4-pointer there.
Alright,
4-pointer.
All right, 4-pointer. All right. B. All right. We're at 16. Okay. This next one is called Into Space.
Mm.
Nice.
Oh, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're all a
yeah.
bunch of cunts. That's what I said. You're all a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked in the head.
tell
Oh,
him.
yeah, mate. Write your shit down. Write your shit down.
Write
Oh.
it down.
Write your fucking shit down,
Write
buddy.
it down.
Write your
You
fucking
cunt.
shit down.
Yeah.
Cunt.
Fast. Are you guys done?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
2,
done.
1, and done. I like these musical breaks. All right, this is good. This is round 4. Round 4 or 5. Dan, name.
Brandon.
Great one.
Ooh.
Nosh.
Braddles.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I feel like all of us were probably like, let's just not say that one.
Yeah,
Let's just leave it. Let's let him have it.
But let him have it. I had Beverly.
Beverly,
love
nice.
Beverly. Because I wrote Bev. I'm like, what is that short for?
Wow.
I don't know why. Dan, place.
Birmingham.
Good one. No, please don't say it.
Botswana.
Thank fuck.
Oh,
Bronya.
Brianna. Oh, dude, that's beautiful.
That's fucking beauty. All right. Dan, animal.
animal. Bison.
Oh,
I
no.
know. I was proud of myself when I done
That's
that
a
one. I was
good
like,
one.
There you
"Ooh."
go. Boom. Big steak ting.
I get it.
A bat.
Fuck. So do I.
Ah.
No points, no.
Oh,
points.
fuck off, mate.
Sorry.
Okay, a bird.
That would have worked. I would have taken that. Pause.
Fuck's sake.
I know. I knew it as soon as I did. I'm like, this is fucking dumb, but I couldn't think of anything else. A thing, Dan.
Bottle.
Good one.
Mm.
No.
Batty.
Hey,
Oh, I said bat, like a baseball bat.
nice.
Oh.
Bat twice, and you said
did bat
batty.
twice. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
bat going on.
So much bats, eh?
2 4-pointers for me in a row. I'll take that.
All right. I reckon we're pretty even at this point. This is going to be a
I
fight.
think we might be.
We'll do it. Okay. We already had Jay, didn't we? Oh no, Jay was the test one at the beginning.
Yeah,
We don't
the
want to do
test
that again.
one. Do it again.
We already had M. You know what?
Do
I'm
it
just gonna
again.
make it all capitals because then otherwise it can do them too much.
Yeah.
W. This is
Oh,
hard.
okay.
All right. 51. Okay, let's do daydreaming.
Ooh.
All right. 4, 3, 2,
Oh.
1. W. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate, fucking
Oh,
sweet
shit.
ass.
Oh,
Hey, you
shit.
can't
Oh, shit.
get
Yeah.
bruising or a bruising.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. You're
Mate,
a dickhead.
fucking out here. Yeah, so's your mum. We're just having some fun. Stick a finger
2,
in a thumb
1,
and a bump of stress, mate.
And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna.
I
I
feel
don't
like-
think this is gonna be a good one for me.
It's
I
not
don't
going to
think
be a
we
good
need
one.
that. Name Dan W.
Whitney.
Ooh,
Beauty. Dosh.
Wallace.
Oh,
That's a great
okay.
one.
I had Wally. And
Oh.
Wally is short for Wallace, but it could also be its own name.
Could be Waldo.
Yeah.
Could be Waldo. Yeah, sure.
Does that count or no?
Yeah, you can have it. Go on.
All right. We get it. Phew. Phew. All right. Okay. Place.
Compose yourself.
I know. I'm just looking at mine. I actually wrote 2 down, so I'm gonna have to decide last second which one I want to do, which is probably not fair. I know which one I'm gonna pick. Dan, place.
Place Wyoming.
Great
Mm,
place. Shasta, yay. No.
Wellington.
I said Wembley.
Oh,
Mm.
good choice. Good choice.
Thank God. All right, this is where we're all fucked. Animal.
Yeah. Whale.
Oh,
I was going to put that and I didn't. I'm so happy.
and you did my one, I bet you.
White-tailed eagle.
Oh, you are the best. Wombat.
You're
Wombat.
really good at this game. Wow. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I feel like this is Nosh's best game as far
Like,
as
really good. Your answers are so fucking rogue.
your answers. I think that's a benefit of the marijuana. I feel like that's like really like
Wow.
in the
That-
best possible way. Let's just finish this because the last question, then we can see if we need to do a decider round. Dan, thing.
I put world.
Oh fuck, that's a thing. No,
Waiters.
that works. That's a thing. Watch.
Nice. There you go.
All right, so let's just tally up our scores real quick. I'm going to play a little thing while we're tallying up.
Okay.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. How we feel?
I got 17.
I also got 17.
Nice.
No,
I think I got 18.
No.
What?
Unless you want to double check. Because I don't know if I was I got 4, 8, 12.
No, you wouldn't have got 4 in it. Oh, you gone backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
15, 16,
It's quite possible, actually, because you were delivering the goods in this one.
Wait a
It's
second.
possible.
Maybe it's a 3-way tie.
Do one more ad, because I added mine up really quickly, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm definitely 17.
Definitely 17 on my end as well.
Looks like 18. I swear.
If it's 18, then
Hey,
you're the
if it's
winner.
18, you've won.
I think
Otherwise, wait, everything else, no, what else clashed? Nothing else clashed. So it was like 1, 2, the last 4 was straight runs for me.
Straight runs. The one before that, you would have got 3 because we both said bat for animal. The one.
Oh, so it is 17. You're right. Because of bat, it's 17.
All right.
Right.
Wow,
Another
that's
round.
actually crazy.
That's hilarious. If we, I don't know if we, okay, we'll do one more, maybe 2 more rounds, and we'll see how we go. This is fucking funny.
This game is hilarious.
L, which is something that none of us ever take.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
I'm
Cue the
just
music.
This is acoustic cinematic. I'm just gonna turn that down. No, I'll leave it up loud. Who cares? Fuck. 1, go.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Bars. Street. What are your favorite song?
Oh.
It's like those shitty alarms that you put on your phone that you just want to throw your fucking phone out the
That's
window,
so bad.
off the top of the roof.
Oh
Yes,
my god. That was the worst.
that was the worst one ever. Don't do that again.
No, like how I okay. You guys win. Dan, name.
Fuck. Okay. Lyle.
Win. Nosh.
Luke.
Beautiful. I had Liz.
Nice.
Okay. Next. City.
I have Lexington.
Great one. Nosh.
Lithuania.
Oh my gosh, amazing. A place, not city. Sorry, I had London because I was really hoping that you guys would not do London. That worked out well. Animal.
I fucked it. I didn't have an animal.
Oh, might have lost it just there.
Mhm.
I also did not have an animal.
Oh, really? Lima.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Honestly, well done.
All right.
Well
And
done.
finally,
Thing.
a thing.
I got lighter.
Ooh.
Great one. Nosh.
Litter box.
I did not have one. I couldn't think.
Wow.
So Nosh, you win.
There you go. Take it home. Wow.
I'm gonna
Fair enough.
Brought home the first ever name, place, animal thing extravaganza here on Bad Habits, episode 172.
Well, it's really made my day, see Fizzy.
Well, honestly, this is my new favorite game. The dice roll game I was very partial to. I feel like this is
pretty fun.
this is more fun, and like the dice roll game is like it's cool, but it's so highly specific, and it's really hard to come up with an answer that like works. Whereas this game,
It's very free flowing. This game.
yeah, this is great. So this is gonna be a regular, and we don't always have to do 5 rounds. It could be like best of 3. But
Exactly.
yes, congrats, Nosh. That was wicked. Good comeback, guys. Good comeback episode.
That was very fucking
So
good.
we're gonna try and be as consistent as possible. We will be taking a week off in October. There, Nosh has a little thing to zip around on, which is really awesome. So we'll have that week off. But otherwise, we're gonna try our best to be as consistent as possible. Get back in the groove of it after a kind of pretty hectic summer for everybody. So, good times. Dan, where can everyone find you online? Yeah, fucking mad dog.
HTFGXMING. I post now every week or like 3 times a week. So check me out there. And Ball Nolly Sports. I'm posting on there every time Premier League games are played. So check me out there. What about you guys?
Nosh.
Sports. What a duffer. What a mad dog. At Notion Baby on stuff. At Notion MTB on Instagram and YouTube. Get a trail up here. Get outside while the summer's still going. What else? Get a dog up here.
Basically. Yep.
Yeah.
Get a CWFOR. I posted for the first time since like February the other day. Right? Oh, it was our 14 years in Canada.
Oh, yeah, it was. That was a good one.
There you go. Congrats
That's
to
a
us.
good
Gang.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and this
Ding dong.
so you know when the new videos. Follow us everywhere at The Moving Fam, at Bad Habits Pod on Instagrizzle. We'll do our best. Give us some 5 stars. Go to Spotify, go to Apple, hit subscribe, hit follow. That helps a lot. And give us some 5 stars. Hit subscribe here on the YouTube. It's a beautiful thing. You're all mad dogs. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.